Hello everyone, today risotto ai funghi freschi, meaning mushroom risotto with fresh mushrooms. We need mushrooms, of course, carnaroli rice, the ratio is 1 to 1.2. I'm using 175 grams, so I'm using about 220 grams of mushrooms. One portion is about like 100 grams of rice, more or less, depends on how much you eat. Then we need parsley, we need scalogno, shallot. Why scalogno? Olive oil, good olive oil. Butter, I'm using clarified butter, you know why. Parmesan or grana, as you prefer. About a handful. Parmesan is one of the things where you don't really have a limit. If you enjoy it, go heavy on it. And white wine. White wine needs to be still, not sparkling. Good quality and dry, okay? Oh, and the stock. I usually use about 1 liter every 200 grams of rice. If you're using stock from supermarket, I recommend diluting it in the same quantity of water so that it's less concentrated. I think we can dive right into it. Cool, so for the mushrooms, I'm using baby bella mushrooms. You can use portobello mushrooms, you can use white cremini mushrooms, you can use whatever mushroom you want as long as it's eatable, it's not poisonous, and it's fresh for this recipe. Up to you, okay? So first thing first, we want to rinse them just to get rid of the impurities. If we are rinsing them, we also need to dry them. Cool, so the upper part, this darker brown part, it's eatable, it's comestible, so we don't need to take it off. But if you don't like it, just like scratch it, you see, with a piece of paper towel, and it comes away. This is how you clean a baby bella. Second thing, so we need to take off this first layer, okay, that one. Third, you can just take the old stem away or simply cut it in this way, okay, to have it flat. So if you take it away, you don't have the mushroom shape, this free shape, you're missing this part. I like this shape, so I keep it. And we need to cut it off, the stem, because it's harder than the top of the mushroom, so we need to thinly slice it, okay? This part, you see this little brown part, we don't need to take it out, it's perfectly eatable, so you can leave it there, okay? And we do this for all the mushrooms. Take away the most beautiful slice you can find, because we're gonna use this one for garnish, okay? And we put this aside in here. Cool, shallot is next. Okay, you can either use 2 shallot or a big one. And we're gonna use, if it's a big one, half of it for the trifolatura of the mushrooms and the other half for the risotto. This can do, I would say, 1 small shallot per portion. It seems a lot, but it's gonna shrink out. Parsley, we give it a rinse. We take away the leaves. Okay, we cook everything in a big pot, so trifolatura and risotto in the same pot, because we will scrape up all the flavor after the trifolatura. First thing first, half of the shallot. Olive oil. Heat up. Let's heat up also the stock. Medium on both, on the stock, medium low. Cucchiarella di legno, the one and only. Parsley in as well. And for this reason that I'm putting the herbs now, it enhances the flavor, so I'm not gonna do a flavor butter. Mushrooms in, give them a stir. We salt them right away because we want to take out their water. Pepper is optional. And then cover it. Lower the heat if it's too intense. This is the result after about 5 minutes. You see, color is different. There's water, that's what we wanted. I'm gonna put the heat back to medium and go on cooking it, just to make the mushroom more soft. Okay, and this is the result after 10 minutes. It's good enough for me, also because we need to consider that these mushrooms will cook for either 15-20 minutes with the rice. So I put them aside. I don't clean the pan. I add a tablespoon, okay, of clarified butter. Damn, a little more. Heat back up, medium. I put the other part of the shallot and I stir fry it. I add the rice meanwhile. Now we need to toast the rice. Stock is boiling, I add the salt. rice is toasted, you see how it doesn't stick to the pot. Half a glass of white wine. Mushrooms in. Give it a stir. Once we are good with this, let's add the stock. Lower the heat on the risotto and lower the heat on the stock, minimum on the stock. The rice never has to be over drowned, and the water part always needs to be boiling. If you see bubble, it's a good sign, it's the starch, and it means the risotto is of good quality. Give me a second, I can't see anything. Okay, perfect. We are halfway through, let's add some more stock. Cool. Taste the rice to see if you have salted it enough. Consider that we have already seasoned the mushrooms and the stock, so it should be already salted. Meanwhile, pan, high it. We sprinkle our garnish with some olive oil. Shit, this is not sprinkled. Press it down, otherwise it curls. The rice is very close to be ready. Add some more stock. Okay, while the mushroom there goes, here we're ready to go. Heat off. Okay, you see, it's already creamy, the risotto, because of the starch. Okay, we let it go for 1 minute without heat underneath, just to make it rest, and then we go for the mantecatura. Hell yeah. Back flip. Great, parmesan in. Stir energically, clarified butter in, and stir energically again until it dissolves. Look how creamy it is, how firm but creamy. Plate, I don't have any plate. Who's calling? Hello? 1 scoop in the center, another scoop in the center, a 3rd scoop in the center, and then we move slowly. Another scoop. How beautiful. Let's add another scoop. And our queen, the mushroom slice at the very center. It's a little tiny, but does her job. Great, here we are. I promise I'll do live reactions, but I have to buy the light and I need budget for that. Okay, little mushroom, you are the first one to go. Okay, now it's better with the light. So flavorful. I like it. You see, it's creamy, it's firm, but it's not dry. That's the perfect combination. Let's try it. Oh wow. Oh, by the way, wait. You could have, I could have sprinkled some parmesan on top, but I always forget something. And this is the one this time. Anyway, it's amazing. What to say? How can you not love food? For those of you who are wondering, the mushrooms are not mushy. I don't even know if the word exists. They're not rubbery, chewy. They are perfect. They blend just beautifully, and they taste really good. I can taste the butter, which gives that, like, you know, cheesy flavor. That's never bad. Actually, it's always awesome. I can taste the parsley. It's not bitter, not at all, but you know, it has that, like, it's a round flavor. That's what I like to call it, which I like. And there's no, like, taste of hurt because we washed the mushroom. And yeah, try it. Let me know what you think. I'm also on Instagram in case you want to really follow a page today, but you don't know which one to follow. So CucinandoFuorisede is there, and I post quotes, by the way. And yeah, enjoy, have a good day, have a good risotto lunch or dinner, and see you soon.